Thomas Boswell, the accredited writer for the Washington Post, once said, "More than any other American sport, baseball has the magnetic, addictive illusion that it can almost be understood." I've been playing baseball since I was 6 years old, and have had plenty of time to hone my skills and techniques. I wish to teach you today the skills of baseball, not only to increase your knowledge of the game, but also to show you it's not as complicated as you may seem. Now, if you've played baseball before, you could view this as a refresher of sorts, but even if you've never touched a baseball, it is still a fun and useful thing to do. The fundamentals of baseball are easier to pick up than you would think, and knowing how to perfect them is a very satisfying skill. Today, I will be talking about how to throw, hit, and field a baseball. Now, throwing a baseball is arguably one of the most important skills in baseball ever. Now, when you're a pitcher, you can use several different grips, but as an infielder, as I will show you today, we are going to be focusing on four-seam fastball. It's called the four-seam fastball because your two fingers cover all four seams, and this is the grip you use. When you throw, you don't just want to step and throw all haphazardly. It's a methodical step, step, and throw. When you take your second step, you take your ball and your glove and you draw them apart with your wrist facing backwards from where you are throwing. You step, throw, tucking your glove, and follow through with your back foot. And that is how you throw a baseball. Next, we have hitting. Hitting is a very precisional skill. It can take years to develop. Three important things about hitting are stance, timing, and follow-through. When you get in your stance, if you are a right-handed batter, you want to stand to the left of the plate, with your left foot about even with the top. Grip the bat near the bottom, lining up your knuckles, and have a loose, relaxed grip. You want to have a slight bend in your knees, as well as a bend in your elbows and your eye on the pitcher. Timing. Now, when the ball is coming down the plate, timing is everything. When the pitcher breaks his windup and starts to release the ball, you take your left foot and make a small step to load and get ready to hit. As the ball is coming down the plate, line up your eyes to the ball, step, throw your hips at the ball, hands down. Notice the bend in my elbow, and this elbow is straight. After you've made contact, one of the most important things is follow through. You keep the swing of motion, roll your wrists, and then you're ready to run to first base. Now, for fielding a baseball, there are many ways a hit baseball can come to you. It can be high in the air, it can be on the ground, or left to right. Would you like to help me? All right. Now, when you are fielding a baseball, you want to have your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, with a bend in the knees. And when you see the ball coming towards you, you charge the ball, taking a couple steps to get into position. When the ball comes, you scoop it with your glove, and with your dominant hand, clasp it over the front so the ball can't escape. You stand up, take a step, and then you're ready to throw to first base. So when the ball comes, you go clasp, step, and throw. And that is fielding a baseball. As we have seen, learning the basics of baseball is quite fun, and it isn't as hard as one could initially think. We have focused on the aspects of throwing, as well as hitting, and finally, fielding. I hope you have a greater understanding and appreciation for this game and how it is played. Now let's go play ball.